Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power.
Through power I gain victory. Through victory my chains are broken. The Force shall set me free. Such words which I once held with high regard to, I now cast aside, for they no longer serve their purpose.
If that is the case, what do you now believe in then? I could hardly imagine living out one's life with no specific goals in mind.
I would love to live a life free from any influence. Jedi, Sith, the Force. I wish for others to be able to do the same, to have the strength to shape their own destiny.
Is that not what the Sith call for? I've broken free from my chains of any unnecessary attachments.
Is that really the case, Blonde One? Are you not deeply involved in a governing body and romantically involved with its leaders? Are those not keeping you from reaching your fullest potential?
My loyalty to the Alliance has only made me stronger, even more than I was ever doing things alone. Working solo does have its perks, but it is hardly a viable option to cut off the rest of the galaxy.
Perhaps. But a day may come when you are cut off from the rest of the galaxy, and to the Force. What then? Are you able to work your way without the abilities or the individuals you have grown so used to?
And were there not multiple occasions where you needed to combine your efforts with another to ensure your own survival?
Always there were. If it were all possible, I would have opted not to. To be united by a common hatred is a fragile alliance. And with that, how will it be possible for you to ever gain victory when even your greatest allies are unreliable?
If they are that unreliable, they won't even be my allies, trust me. Victory would always prevail for those with the strength to see it through. It takes a greater strength to complement and work with another than it is to stick a lightsaber up his arse, even if it means enduring his stupidity.
Your view is unique amongst the Sith, I give you that. But it is not a question of whether or not you get to choose your partners, but if they choose you. If you were ever cast aside, you will know the importance on your own strength that comes from yourself, not the Force or from others.
I believe I have built enough of that over the years, and with that strength I draw from others as well. Best of both worlds.
Always the optimistic youths are. I am but an old lady who cannot bother too much with the flirtations of this galaxy.
But is the passion and joy not part and parcel of this galaxy? The overseers on Korriban could learn a thing or two about that.
You might get into an argument with the Jedi over that, not me. But perhaps a more chaotic circumstance may shed a new perspective for you.
You refer to seeing through the eyes of the exile. You really loved her, don't you?
Yes, she was the greatest of my students, and she was my teachings personified and fulfilled. A pity you will never get to meet her.
I know that feeling. The greatest of your pupils now butchered and put to shame for some ridiculous plot.
And to be in a world in which many of the consequences no longer matter, and your choices add to nothing. It's a fate worse than death.
I wish that it won't be the case, but we will have to see how the galaxy fares.
What she has done and become should not be forgotten.
If Darth Arcus could see where I am now, I believe he'd be just as proud.